Hey guys, Bigrat310 is back again with another Hardtruths fucking phone. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Okay, today's review is going to be on the Kurt Angle DVD. I got this DVD December of last year. Started watching it, then I got back to school, didn't have time, and I found Ring of Honor. And I got the Ring of Honor DVDs and the WWE DVDs. It's been packed. This is like my first TNA DVD in 2009. So I'm gonna give it a shot first. I'm gonna do the plugs first because I always forget the plugs. Two plugs. I want to plug Lucid LJ. Very smart guy from Ireland, I think. So P. Kelly, maybe you know him. Very good reviews, very intelligent. He made a video response to my YouTube propaganda video, and he made some pretty good points. I saw some of his classic pay-per-view reviews. You could tell this guy was kind of like an Attitude Era fan. You know, he was reviewing a lot of the 2000 pay-per-views. Very smart guy. His rating system kind of confuses me. Like, you know, he'll give a star rating, and then he'll give equals. He'll give a grade, which the star ratings and the grade I don't have a problem with. Like 3 stars equals B. I think that's what it is, or 3 stars equals B+, something like that, which I can understand. And then it goes 3 stars equals 6.5, 7 out of 10. That part's confusing. Everything past 4 stars, I think, is platinum medal, gold medal, and then match of the year for like 4 3/4, and then one of the greatest matches of all time for 5 stars. I think that's how it goes. It's kind of complex, but I still like it. I still think it's pretty cool. So please check out Lucid LJ. Very smart guy, I must say. Next to Wrestling Fan 1, I already plugged this guy. I'm just thanking him because D. Steven is off my back. See, if you don't know, him and the Wrestling Fan 1 got into a little fight over a comment he made about Benoit. You know, that sparks controversy. And about ECW. And you know what? They got into this whole thing. And D. Steven made 2 videos about the Wrestling Fan 1. And I told the Wrestling Fan 1, thank you. My feud with D. Steven is over. Thank you, Wrestling Fan 1. And also I want to plug MaffewOfBotchamania, just in case you guys don't know. MaffewOfBotchamania got his account suspended. I do not know if this is the account he'll be making videos for, but I do know this is his backup account that he created a while back, and I subscribed to it just in case, because I knew he would get suspended again. The stuff that it says in his channel description, don't listen to that. That doesn't apply to now, at least I don't think. I haven't checked it yet. I mean, I checked it like a few hours ago, but that applies to when some of his Botchamanias didn't get uploaded, like Botchamania 30, when he was re-uploading Botchamanias 30, 25, those. So I want to listen to that, but it says on the top Maffew's third account, so subscribe to it anyways, you never know, because I do know the Botchamania account is gone. Okay, ROH is having, everyone knows Black Friday's their biggest sale of the year. Their Black Friday sale is 40% off, and they're having a 2-day Black Friday sale right now. I already bought that before Honor 7, night 1 and night 2, because it's a good 40% off. That's a pretty good sale. So yeah, I recommend going to the Black Friday sale. It's only going to last till Wednesday at 4. It's a 40% off sale. It's a pretty big sale. They have Black Friday the day after Thanksgiving. And that sale, you know, the reason why that sale's so good is because they discount the DVD subscription package. You know, you subscribe to the DVD subscription package, and then they'll send you their next DVDs, which is what I'm going to do. And they discount the subscription package. They don't discount the subscription package here. That's why it's not, like, you know, Black Friday worthy. But I wanted to buy that before Honor 7, night 1 and night 2. And I think this was a very good way to buy them. Okay, let's get to the Kurt Angle DVD. Overall, I think this is, I'm going to say this now. This DVD was good. The documentary, yes, does it have revisionist history? Yes, it does. Revisionist history, for those who couldn't hear. Yes, it does, but it no more than you would expect to find in a regular mainstream wrestling DVD documentary. What bothers me here is the matches. Okay, for matches, they put all 5 of the Angle Joe matches, something I do not disagree with. I definitely disagree with. They put 2 Angle Sting matches. One of them is worthy of being on here, and one of them definitely is not. That was the worst match on the DVD. The Kurt Angle Jay Lethal match, I guess, just because Kurt Angle said it's his favorite TNA match of all time, just because of how he put over Jay Lethal and how the crowd went crazy. Fine, maybe yes, maybe that's acceptable. Kurt Angle versus Yuji Nagata, sure. But no Kurt Angle versus Christian, probably the most underrated feud that Kurt Angle's ever had in his career. I think all 3 of their matches were 4 stars in my opinion. and against all odds 07, against all odds 08, and final resolution 08. I really liked all 3 of their matches. And also no Kurt Angle AJ matches. Now, their Hard Justice match, that match might have been hard to get on the DVD with the post-production, but I'm pretty sure you could have gotten their Slammiversary match on here. And I thought that match was also very underrated, as I gave that match 3 3/4, 4 stars. And he talks about in his DVD how besides Joe, his favorite person to work with in TNA was AJ. He did a whole 5 minutes explaining how awesome AJ and Christian were, going on and on about AJ and Christian. And like, you didn't put any of the Christian matches, which I know you could have, because you put Angle Joe on Lockdown, and all 3 of their matches were before that. And he talks a lot about in the DVD about his matches with Christian, his matches with AJ were also, he didn't mention them. Christian was on this documentary more than any other TNA official employee. And you didn't put any of his matches with Kurt. Kurt wins the match, the title at Slammiversary, and what TNA does, which I don't like, it's documentary match, documentary match, documentary match, documentary match. Up until where they showed the winning at Slammiversary, they were talking about him winning the Olympics, and then at the end, they spent a good 5 minutes talking about him being the first TNA World Champion, and then they showed Kurt Angle Sting. It just felt like, what? Pretty good documentary. All the stuff, about the Olympics, that all stuff is not revisionist history, at least I don't think. I think the bulk of it is true, and I really liked all that stuff about his dad dying and winning the Olympics, training for the Olympics. Very little about WWE. The period from after he won the Olympics to leaving WWE is covered in around 20 minutes, which he doesn't talk about any of his feuds in WWE. He mostly talks about his neck. Him leaving with Vince, he says this is what happened, that Vince said, take some time off. You're clearly hurt. You need to rest. And then as he was leaving, Vince said, just remember, a gold medal and a cup of coffee won't get you shit in life. And Kurt Angle says that's what caused him to join TNA. He was so upset over that one statement that he joined TNA. He said a bunch of public things about Vince that he regrets. Whether that's revisionist or not, I'm not sure. I was talking about it to Chase and Moral Virus and a call, and they were all like, oh, come on, that's all bullshit. You don't really believe that, dude. And I'm like, well, you guys always say that Vince was nice to Kurt and wanted Kurt to take a break, and Kurt says in the damn video that I don't blame WWE at all. It was my own fault. I got myself into that mess. They were trying to help me. And then Kurt said that one statement caused him to join TNA. Maybe he's just trying to throw some blame at WWE. Maybe TNA forced him to say that. I don't know. But they were all like saying, oh, that's bullshit. I don't agree. It could be. I'm just not sure. Talk about his TNA stuff a lot, how he changed. They talk a lot about... They devoted a good 15 minutes to him and his MMA career and how he should join MMA. I'm like, what? It's not about Kurt Angle MMA. 15 minutes mostly silencing the internet people who criticize him about saying, I want to join MMA, I don't want to join MMA. I want to join MMA, I don't want to join MMA. And they talked about his future. It was a pretty good documentary overall. I think it's probably the best one TNA's ever put on. Nah, maybe History of TNA Year 1 was probably better. I don't remember too many of the TNA documentaries. They're not that good. Okay, let's get to the matches really quickly. First of all, like I said, all 5 Angle Joe matches did not need to be on here. The first one at Genesis, I understand it probably needed to be on here. The first time Angle Joe match of the decade. This is their second worst match in my opinion. It's very overrated. I think this is 3.5 stars, and that's it. I really don't think it's as good as everyone says. Not even the crazy TNA marks. I even mean the YouTube people who bashed this entire feud, who say this is probably their best match. I disagree. It was too short. It was only 14 minutes. When Kurt Butt was busted open, they spent a good 4 to 5 minutes of him just laying outside blading. And I just didn't like it too much. 3.5 stars. It was still a pretty good match. But next we get to their turning point and final resolution match. I'm doing these together because I don't know why these are very underrated. I think both of these matches are 4 stars. When I first saw them, I thought they were 4 stars. And I saw them here, and I thought they were both 4 stars. The final resolution match is probably my favorite match between the two. Both very, very, very underrated. Both of them more technically based and grappling based, and that's why a lot of people hated them. I guess the final resolution match so much. I wasn't bored. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed them both. Then we get to the Slammiversary King of the Mountain match. This was a very good match. Another 4-star match in my opinion. Just a lot of fun. Kurt Angle winning the TNA title. What more can you say? AJ Styles really showed up here. Everyone knows I hated AJ Styles in 07 with his gimmick because he looked really weak. He looked like Christian's lackey. I thought he could have been used a lot better, but he really showed up in this match. Same with Harris. They both put on very good performances. I'm going to give this match 4 stars. Next, we get this match with Joe. Worst match they've had together, no doubt. 3.25 stars. The crowd turned their backs on the match when Angle won, which was kind of funny to see, I guess. 3 1/4, kind of disappointing. Next we get Angle Sting at Bound for Glory. This is my favorite match of the DVD. This is 4 stars, a strong 4 stars. I really thought this match was really entertaining, lots of interference, really great match. Oh, I forgot his match with Jay Lethal. He likes it. He calls it the best match of his career because he put Jay over. 3.5 stars. That was pretty good. His match with Sting on Impact sucked. Didn't like it at all. 2.5 stars. Just really did not need to be on the DVD over his match with AJ and his match with Christian. Next, you get to his title defense against Yuji Nagata. Pretty good match, I must say. 4 stars. Probably the second or third best match on this DVD. One of his better title matches after, IWGP, but like after his matches with Sting, he didn't really have any great matches except with Christian. This was one of his better matches. Next, you get his match with Joe at Lockdown. Pretty underrated. I'm giving this 3 3/4 stars. I thought it was like their 3rd best match. I thought the MMA stuff didn't bother me as it did most people. I thought it was still a pretty enjoyable match. Joe won the title, which a lot of people, I guess, are disappointed with. Overall, very good DVD. I'd give it like 8.5, 8.75. Check the links to the side. I'm Bigrat310. Black Friday sale. Give it a shot. Well, pre-Black Friday sale.